Angela. I want to talk about creating momentum in a reverse spin. So we know that we can create momentum in regular spins, usually from our outside leg swinging and creating that big, powerful out to in motion. So again, that out to in is what's going to create that momentum and speed us up. So we want to apply that to our reverse spins. So thinking of like a back hook open or a reverse stag spin, I like to take the outside leg and a big step around to pivot back. So we're going to wrap that arm, catch. And then it's this leg, our now outside leg, that's going to then create that big out to in to create that momentum and power and actually the spin. So when we take the big step around, that applies a little bit of momentum and motion in that direction. And then when we're here, I'm going to turn this way so you can see, I'm very far away from the pole with that leg. So it's going to be that leaning away and sort of catching the pole here with our grip. That leaning away creates this big distance from this foot to the pole. And when I swing that leg back around and allow my body to fall into it, I really create a lot of momentum with very little effort. So if you think of that out to in as being the key part of the momentum, of creating the momentum, then you can apply that to these reverse spins, little effort and lots of smoothness and speed in your spin. So let's take the back hook open, for instance. If I swing and plant and I wrap that arm, and again, I'm leaning away, I'm lifting that leg up high, and also come up on your tippy toe. It gives you something good to tip off of. But that out to in, little or no effort here. I just tip back. Once I fall back into it, I'm going to take that toe and draw the circle around to meet the other toe with smooth, controlled momentum. Very little effort. So in real time, that would be swing and plant, extend, draw the circle, allow those toes to touch as they come down to the floor. Minimal effort at all. If we're talking about something like the reverse stag, you're going to give a little bit of oomph as you get into that, but it's still the same concept of tipping back, allowing that out to in to happen. So in the reverse stag, I swing and plant, wrap that arm. Again, it's this outside leg that's far away, I'm leaning away. That leg, as I whip it back and fall back into it, can also give a little push off with that inside leg, but it's going to be that out to in that's powering the spin. So I can swing and plant, wrap the arm, out to in, gives me that spin. Okay? And for the reverse stag, creating that momentum from the first part as well, so that big swing and plant, this motion, that motion right there is the motion that's going to tip you back into that spin and create the power. Now we could certainly do this spin from starting in just that reverse position. The same thing happens. I have to take that leg and whip it back to create some power. So by taking that step around and that big whip back with that leg, that allows me to create that out to in that's going to give me that pretty spin to bring me down to the floor. All right? So again, apply that out to in concept to reverse spins and create that momentum with very little effort.